Hello friends, Arthur here, and today we have new special event from Casual Serious Club in Deepkist, and it's History of. And today the first one is History of Lexer. It's non-competitive event where we showcased a mapper's evolution. This is done in a collaboration with the mapper, and the mapper picks 10-12 maps they won't feature, and then it's played in the showcase style lobby, 5 minutes per map. And as I mentioned, the first one featuring Lexer. Lexer put all his track in historical manner from oldest to newest, which just makes sense to see the evolution of his map building, his creativity, to see how he evolved in building, in coloring, and for Lexer it's a big thing. As you probably already noticed, I put the map name at the left upper corner with the date when this map was created or probably submitted, not created. And all these maps coming from 2023 till 2025, so 2 years with give or take. And not surprisingly, I didn't play all of this map before. Some of them I thought the first time, because partially probably I took part in mostly showcase and ZSL tournament, and really rare go to another ones. But usually it's really nice to see old maps and play them and compare the result from the past with present you and see how much you gain in a skill on the tracks. So this is another good opportunity to see not only Lexer evolution but also your skill evolution, or in some cases completely not see the progress. But if we're back to Lexer and his tracks, for example, this color run, as I said, I never played, and probably this is the longest one on the track, and I believe not a lot of people finish it. First of all, you have 5 minutes and 1 minute 30 after time. Never played, really hard to finish. And because this is quite old map, 2 years, it have so many updates, and I believe V16 already were, and after that map was released, a couple really big updates with some new featured were released, like V16, which changed a lot in the game. Not physics overall, as I think, but some of it work differently now, and it's weird. And again, you also have Unity bounce, and overall Unity featured it is very easy to crash on some part, especially when you're flying. But back to the Lexer, right now we usually saw a lot of track from Lexer, in green color theme, really rare in other different color styles. And as you can see, in 2023, not all his track were green, almost none, at least from what he shared with us on idea of history of his evolutions. And as I already mentioned, Lexer submitted track from 2023, and overall he submit 68 track on his personal workshop. It's excluding all his collaboration with other players, where it have with Saint Nick, with Maki, when they're his track on their repositories, or they even have some kind of combination from names and have different accounts. I don't know, but even 68 tracks, it's quite a lot. And also it means he have a lot of opportunities what to choose from, and those 12 that he choose for this event, probably for his point of view, is the best representation of him or of his evolution of track building. As of style from the track, it's really hard to find the key feature that could be recognizable for Lexer style yet, but we already could see that most of his map use pipe element, and in most cases is outer bank, corners, and for some reason flash, not the real one but the surface of the track. Especially it's hard to see on a track like Old Kerncop, where he tried to copy, or better say build track in Kerncop style with turns transition that fits most to Kerncop. I could say this track is really similar to Kerncop style, but for me it's probably because of palm tree and long transition and smooth long turns. But again, to copy style, to build in different style, you also need skill and mastery to play to do that. But when we start to see the Shattered City track for ZSL, and honestly, I don't remember what type of ZSL it was, but it's already green. It's like from old new Lexer that we all know, that I used to see. And as I said, I don't remember the name of the ZSL, but we already can see some similar lines like half pipe, uphill, downhill, transition like on the curve, some downhill, some jumps. Specifically the fast jumps from platform to platform, not using arms up, but you just need to be really precise. It's not hard, it's just cool element. And on Scattered City track from next ZSL, we see like evolution of it. It become more sharp, I guess. Still in a green color scheme. More jumps, more wavy banky transitions, more pipes. We already can probably see the pattern from Lexer, like green, 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 and some similar elements from track to track. Even when I first, at least when I remember first track or first play with Lexer, he always was in like really strong player. Like usually like top 5, top 10, depending on different tournaments or events. Like I believe he won Cup of the Day several times, like, and a lot of other stuff. So yeah, all his map are quite fast, at least like from after time perspective, and some of hard. And about hard track, Lexer said in the chat that Scattered City was the hardest one, and he said it right before the next one. It's green if your Carl Bryan track appeared, which I believe the hardest. And looking on people who finish this track, like Maki, Nick, Round, Lexer, Shad, this is one of the hardest track. I didn't finish. I was just watching them, just Maki. For me, the jump to checkpoint 3 was the hardest point. Never could do it correctly. I never have enough speed or something extra. Was hard to me to do. But again, still mentioning all this green stuff, so we already realizing the evolution, the storyline from Lexer. Roll Initiative track is also for GSL, very cool, and I really love AFK on this track. And I put it in the end of this video, right when I mentioned that almost all Lexer tracks are green. You see the Flash of Turkey, which is not green, it's completely done of flash, which again, for me quite hard surface, because it's slippery than grass and not so fast as ice or other stuff, so quite hard. But still done my best time, my personal best PB, and generally happy to do that, and really surprised that it's not green. But some parts like downhill, descent, pipe, transitions are in similar to Lexer. And I'm really surprised that Middle Land, the next map, is also not the green, even if it's in ZSL. And surprise, surprise, I completely don't remember this track at all, even if it was like really like 2-3 months ago. My guess, it's just because it's not green, because you're like, from what I expected or what we have, a Lexer map should be green, and it's each time when it's not green, it's big surprise. But as of elements, right now, from all these 12 maps, you, or at least I, could see the similar elements in like, which I can consider as Lexer style or part of his building style. It's banking corners, it's pipes, half pipes, or banking transitions, and for some reason flash. Like, you know, like 4 or 5 maps on this history of was using flash. Also like pipes, half pipe transition. I can't say that they become like harder overall, but they definitely have variation and become more smoother, and depending on type of event or like the purpose of the track, you start playing with difficulty on the tracks. So yeah, and he often could build in like right difficulty for different event, which is for me is a big sign of a skill and progress of understanding other players. So yes, this was old stealth maps from Lexer for his evolution, and if you want to play them, I put the link on a Discord server for Casual Serious Club, and there will be a playlist channel where you can download it, put it in your folder, and play all these maps if you want. Or just go directly to the Lexer workshop and just subscribe to all his tracks. So don't forget, leave likes, subscribe, and put in the comments what your favorite Lexer track and what track on your point of view are better to represent Lexer as a track builder. Oh, by the way, now you see the tournament list of all events that happening for Zipkist. It's not full list. If you know other events, just let me know. And don't forget to join them. They almost all free for all. And see you on the next video. Bye.